Hello. You are live, I think. I hope. Had some technological difficulties this morning. Hopefully, I've got everything sorted. So those of you in the chats, let me know what the audio is doing. Hopefully, Discord and myself are loud enough. The Foundry audio hopefully is not too loud. Just if anyone wants to drop a message in the chats and let us know, that'd be great. Otherwise, I'll check it out on the VOD later on and hopefully get it all sorted. Anywho, so ladies and germs, what has happened to my music? Oh, it's there. Just very quiet. So without any further ado, we shall kick off session 20 of Land of the Lost, which I have named the Blighted Vintage. Last we left off, you had awoken after a night's rest in a hidden cave that the hunter Ivan had led you to. There you rested after leaving the swamps. You had decided to seek out Davian Martikov at the Wizards of Wine Vineyard and Winery, as Madame Eva's cards foretold of an ally there. And it seems that the Raven folk, the Keepers of the Feather, are just that, and he is their leader, or so it seems. And as it happens, also the father of Erwin Martikov of the Valaki's Blue Water Inn. You set out on your journey, which will take the remainder of the day and most likely have you arriving after sunset. As you travel, conversations are had and suspicions aroused. Along the way, ravens flying overhead, ever watching. Reed, not really himself, hangs at the back and keeps to himself, the oppressive feelings of this land hanging over you as you travel. About noon or just after, you reach the crossroads with three branches leading from it. The north leads to Lake Baratok, south leads to Selenka Pass, and the west leads Wizards of Wine Vineyard. After some discussion, you turn west and continue onwards. Arcos spots a glint in the mud after trying to ignore it for a little while. Can't seem to put it out of his mind and quickly returns to recover a small music box. As the sun sets, for the first time since being here, the sky clears to reveal a very foreign night sky. Lack of stars and the reddish moon is intriguing as it is concerning. The sounds of wolves howling starts shortly after, and you quicken your pace to reach the winery. You get to destination shortly after dark, and only two small windows shed light into the darkness. Arcos sees movement inside, and as you decide what to do, the sounds of trees and vines rustling and snapping draws your attention to the dim tree line, where several small tree-like creatures appear along with a couple of humanoids. One of the taller figures speaks in a language that only Jarik is able to understand, spitting in a rough gait and grabbled voice. "Get them, my pretties." And with that, the smaller twig-like creatures suddenly rush forward, chattering and screeching, brandishing what looks like small daggers or spikes. Forcing you to retreat, you head up the veranda of the winery, past the wine-stomping barrels into a set of double doors, which, with all of you rendering aid, you're able to open the doors and get inside, closing them and barring them behind you. Once inside, the sound of the enemy trying to get in is not loud, but loud enough to be disconcerting. As you turn and sort of look at your surroundings, you find yourself in a room with large vats, seemingly for wine, as you would assume. This is a winery. And above you, you quickly realize that you're not alone. Several ravens perched in the rafters above, but also another disheveled human being pouring black ichor into one of the large vats that seem to dominate this room. And another small twig-like creature skitters across the floor and into the shadows. You all quickly decide that hiding is your best shot here and move quietly into the shadows beneath the balcony above. And this is where we rejoin you. As all of you now, as you can see or not see in this map, many of you have dark vision, You are underneath the balcony. It's dark outside. The sun has set. There was light coming from windows above, but you're unable to see that light from your current position. You know that directly above you somewhere, and you can probably still hear the sound of liquid being poured into the vat directly in front of you. It's a thick, heavy liquid being poured into a thinner liquid, so it has a very distinctive sound. That eventually does stop. You do hear several small footsteps above you, and slightly heavier ones that's sort of moving backwards and forwards, not really moving away or anything, just sort of moving 2 or 3 feet in one direction, then back in the other, sort of pacing backwards and forwards almost. You are now in a position you need to decide what to do. Obviously, you need to remain quiet. I believe that we had Pass Without a Trace up initially, which I would say I think was right on the cusp of running out. Or did you recast it? I can't remember. I know someone had it up.
What was that? Sorry, Pass Without a Trace.
Pass Without a Trace, yeah.
Yeah, you said it just ended as we got inside.
Okay. So, you are now under the cover of this balcony. It is dark in here. Those of you with dark vision, you can see that you can see what your surroundings. Behind you is a closed door. Where it leads, you're not sure. Looking forward, those of you that have enough dark vision to see it, on the opposite side there is also a door slightly ajar, but that was where the creature that you saw sort of skitter into the shadows, that was the direction in which they moved. So you have a choice to make. Which direction do you go? What do you do? And I'll turn it over to the players as you make a decision. You can talk normally. I know you're going to be trying to be quiet. I'm not going to be that damn that's going to ping you for talking loudly, even though you need to be quiet. So don't feel like you have to whisper or anything.
Oh, what are we gonna do? No.
Oi, what are we gonna do?
Oi, you fuckers, what we doing?
I mean, we can see. So you say we can see like the staircase or whatever going out.
There's a staircase in the center.
There as well.
Yeah. So the stairs that are in the center of the room, they obviously need to get around the barrels to get to it, but that leads up to the balcony where the humanoid figure was standing. Above you can hear them sort of moving backwards and forwards. Not quickly, just a few steps this way, a few steps that way. You hear smaller footsteps above you a little bit further down this balcony as well, which would lead you to believe that maybe some of these creatures might be upstairs as well.
Well, I guess we found out what the hell is stopping the wine coming.
Yeah, did anyone else see that lady? I think it was a lady. Was it a lady? It was something.
Hard to tell.
It's got some crazy antlers. It's got. I think we're kind of stuck. We might need to go out the back door or something.
Where's the back door?
That way. We were outside though.
If we want to try going upstairs,
she's up there.
We could find out what she's trying to do.
Don't have to whisper, Nutty. You're too quiet if you whisper.
Okay, I'll bring the mic a little bit closer.
Don't let the chat know you're role playing.
what.
Shush.
What's role play?
If you're gonna whisper, yeah, lean in closer to the microphone.
Did you hear what I said?
No, come closer.
Okay.
Project
We're
your
talk
voice.
about Archos, aren't we? Oh god. I mean, Drake is a fucking twig person for some reason.
I could try and imitate his voice and say in Druidic to come out. They've come out this way, and try and just lure them away.
Oh yeah?
It's a great idea.
That's a good idea.
Sacrifice yourself for the team. What could possibly go wrong? You look exactly like them. Well done.
I mean,
Just 2 foot taller?
Nah, I think that you're imagining it.
this is a long shot. We could go and ask them. I could
no.
persuade them to talk.
They wanted to get us. You didn't hear it. I did. Well, you heard it. You didn't understand it.
What do you mean?
They were set upon us.
Well, if they want to get us, shouldn't we get them first?
I think we're dealing with the evil druids.
Wait, as in the ones he warned us about?
Yes.
How are we gonna get around? How are we gonna get out of this? How are we gonna get out?
Tariq just said he'd go and tell them we're gone. It's a great plan.
But that means we'd have to get around it, like over there. We have to go that way.
Over the hedge?
Actually, I'm not sure.
No, we stay here and then they go try and find us where we went.
Everyone outside saw us come in here.
Yeah, but then
Right
Tariq's
behind
gonna
us.
tell him we left in his twig man
I was just going to call out from here.
Could go show your face at the window. And be like, hey,
Can we just get in the barrels and
just
float down the
squat
river
down
now?
a little.
There's a river?
I mean,
There's rivers here.
I think they're doing something to the barrels. I don't think that's a good idea. There's some black stuff up there. Tariq, I could go with you. I can disguise myself. Pretend as well. 2 is more convincing than 1, right?
You have an ability to raise your voice?
No.
Not even magically?
No. Pretty sure
Add-
no. I'm
Out of
just-
character, do you have the cantrip thaumaturgy?
No, I don't. I knew that's what you were talking about. No, I don't.
Okay.
Negative.
Oh, that's a shame, because I could have told you what to say in Druidic. But I probably would be betraying all the other Druids, because we're not supposed to give that secret away.
Well. All right. Well, we can create a distraction. All you other guys can maybe sneak down the back, down that way. Get out. Run. Also,
Oh, here's another idea.
you ravens, can you just go and get your freaking boss, please?
Here's another idea.
What?
I take one of you with me, and I'll say that I captured you. And the others are quick, going the other way. I need help. I can't grab them all.
That could work. Big person, you're like tiny. Don't you catch?
I'm not actually tiny. I don't
No, I-
change my size.
Wait, can you change someone else? Because Reed'd be about the right height.
No, it's called alter self, not alter somebody else.
I alter you. No.
I need to fix that.
Why me?
So
Spell sounds pretty useless to me.
while you guys are discussing what you want to do, the sound of the big creatures trying to get in that front door stops. About 10 or 15 minutes after you made it inside. Now the only sound you hear is the distant thunder in the hills. Sort of, even though it's reasonably clear tonight, you still hear that thunder in the distance in this land. Still hear the footsteps above you, although they seem to be moving away. The smaller ones are a lot quieter now, so there seems to have created some distance maybe between you and them. somewhere you hear a door open and then close. And then you'd hear no footfalls above you. Everything seems relatively quiet, except for the scratching of birds, perhaps. Maybe the ravens and the rafters still there. The few that you saw when you came in. But everything seems eerily quiet at this point.
I think it's a trap. I think they're thinking that if they make themselves scarce, that we might come out. Or is that another dumb idea, Arcos?
Probably fine.
Arcos bites his tongue. I'm gonna check on the stairs, and I'm gonna try and stealth up the stairs and see if I can see if they're gone.
Okay, so you're gonna move
Assuming
around the
those
back.
stairs even.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, from your position, you would squeeze yourself in between the barrels. I don't think you actually can. I can squeeze you. You get to this position with your limited dark vision. However, Arcos, getting to that position on the map, sort of moving towards the stairs, you sort of look up and you can't quite see the veranda outside of your field of view. You strain to see, you can't really make anything out. You can roll a perception check, however, based on hearing. I don't know if you, as a Hearingon, get any advantage on that. I'm assuming not, even with the radar ears that you have.
What is it? Proficiency. That's just proficiency.
Okay.
On perception, which, yeah.
No worries, just roll it.
What was it? Oh,
That's right, you're still at disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Why are
Yeah.
you still at disadvantage? Oh, that's right, because of your
Because I still
melancholy.
think it's all Direct's fault.
Yeah,
I mean, melancholy, that's right.
that's your melancholy, which you've got to remember to remove that at some point after the next long rest, I think. So still 19, still pretty good. As you sort of peer, and you can't really see, so you strain your hearing. You can hear the movement above in the rafters, and obviously the birds are still up there. Whether these are were ravens, I'm not sure. You're not 100% sure. They could just be birds. But you don't seem to hear anything above you at this point. Do you continue moving up the stairs?
Yeah, as quietly as I can.
Okay, I'll get you to make a stealth roll.
Yay. Click on the right things. 24.
24, that's pretty good. We will move you up the stairs. We're not going to move you any further than that, because you can't move any further than that on this map. But you get halfway up the stairs and you can see the balcony above, directly in front of you, and sort of at 10 or 15 feet with your vision. And it seems clear. You can't hear anything, you can't see anything. For as far as you're aware, there's nothing up here now. And I'll even give you a little bit more. Actually, no, I won't be able to give any more information, because you won't be able to see it with your limited vision.
So I'll quietly go back down. I'm like, doesn't seem to be anyone up there. We'd just be ready just in case it is an ambush. But I mean, we came here to fix the shit here, right? Like, so running's probably not useful because we came here to do a thing.
It's also dark outside.
Yeah.
Anything could be outside as well. I mean, besides the fucking army of twig people, apparently.
Is there anything we could do to the doors in here to keep stuff out that isn't going to hinder us if we need to get out of here?
I don't have anything.
We roll barrels up against them.
That's,
Didn't we
We'd have
bar
to-
the door?
The main door has been barred. Yes, you were able to bar the main door. As far as the other
can come up from
doors,
above.
you're not sure. Without further investigation, you won't be 100% sure.
Maybe we check and see if anyone else is still in here before we mess with the doors.
Yeah.
Daisy chain down the hallway.
We
So the
start
question
walking.
is, I can see the farthest, I think. Do I go in the front or the back?
We'll all be, yeah.
Probably at the back. If you can see the furthest.
I mean, I think I can see twice as far as anyone else.
You can.
Yeah,
So
he
from
makes
your
his own
position,
meat shield.
from your position, Reed, you can see that at the
I-
far
I-
end
yeah,
of this vat, you've got an open door.
Yep.
Where you're standing, pretty much right next to you is a closed door, and where you
Yeah.
came in, back towards where you came in, is another door that's slightly ajar. So you got some choices to make.
With 3 options, or upstairs.
We already know that there's one person upstairs.
Well, I think we heard her leave. I'm not sure. We heard a door, right? You heard the door.
Yeah.
Although there's a lot of doors she could have gone through. Apparently,
Can we
I can see.
Post something there to double
3.
check that like they're not getting somebody's coming behind us.
I mean, where you guys are currently standing, there are several small barrels. You don't know whether they're empty or full. It's kind of hard to tell without checking them. But there is. I mean, they're not all lying down like on the map. Most of them are standing up. They're stacked. Some of them are too high. There is towards the back end of it. There's a few of them that are stacked sort of 2 and 3 high. Without actually looking at them, you won't know whether you're able to move them or not, but you do have some options. There is stuff here that you could possibly barricade a door with if you needed to. Again, depending on which way your door swings.
Even if it's not to block the door, but it's blocked the doorway. Make it hard to come through.
This is giving me major Baldur's Gate vibes.
Yeah.
They're like fire wine barrels.
Stick them all in your pocket and then stack them.
That's right. Collect. She's fine. She can carry.
I can
like,
throw these in my
20
pocket?
fine.
What?
Yeah. Just lift them up. It's all good. Actually, Jarik, because you look that way, maybe you should go ahead though, just in case we surprise somebody and go down that hallway.
That's what I was thinking. That's why I said
Yeah.
Reed should go in the back.
Okay. Well, you
Fair
didn't
enough.
say you should go in the front either.
Articulate better next time, Jarek. No.
That's right. For fuck's sake.
For fuck's sake, Jarek.
Oh man, what are you thinking?
All right. I think that's.
Oh, you were
that
supposed to
might
be the smart one.
Oh man, we're all.
Oh
we're
wow,
all fine.
it's pick on
Now I feel
direct night.
bad. Before it was fine.
So, what is the
down
plan?
Oh my god.
So, what is the plan,
like
ladies and
you.
germs? Where
Ripple disappears into a bottle.
where are we going? Is the question.
Fuck you lot.
Are these barrels like storage size, or are they like keg size? Like
They would be storage size, but they are for storing wine. But this is box storage, so this would be what you would find going to the Blue Water Inn and other places, and then they'd chuck it up on a big rack and put a tap in it. You can have a closer look if you want to sort of
I'll
determine.
try and see if any of them are light.
Okay, hands on. No need to roll any kind of check. I mean, it's easy enough to grab a barrel and give it a bit of a shake to see if it'll wobble or not. The first 2 or 3 definitely full, have wine in them. They have some weight behind them, able to be moved, but it'll be a little noisy and it'll take more than one of you to move it. You find 1 or 2 there that one's maybe quarter fill, a third fill, and a couple empty ones within your vicinity.
I suggest there's a couple here that are maybe a little lighter. We could move the others, but we might have to drag them.
What if we roll them? And then tip
Trying
them
to
up.
make noise.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt that you can set down a barrel somewhat quietly.
The dice will determine that.
Depends on if it lands on my toes or not.
Exactly.
You wouldn't feel it, no.
I mean,
Oh, low blow. True, but low blow.
I mean, technically.
I mean, those in chat that know. Okay, I'm not going to say any more than that.
You know. I mean, it's kind of in the name, isn't it?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, all they've got is Dill. Or actually, they've got you.
Oh, fair.
I've actually fucked up, and I've given Nutty's name instead of her actual character's name.
She's just nutty.
She's just nutty.
She's always nutty.
I just looked at that and thought, oh shit, that's not her character's name.
You finally learned how to harness it into a bottle, huh?
Fixed. Shit. Yes, so your names aren't actually on the chat either. So.
Well, I'm just gonna.
What is the plan? Move a
disguise.
full one, half full one, or an empty one?
I'll see if I can pick up one of the half full ones.
Strength check. You're looking for a DC 13 because they're pretty heavy, even sort of the third full. So you move it a little, but it's heavy. It's going to take more than one of yours to move these barrels, even the third full ones. Like a third full, you're still looking at probably 25-30 liters. Like it's still a reasonable amount.
I'll grab onto it and help him pick it
I mean,
up.
if they're not hard to move, then there would be no point in putting them in front of the door.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. So I'd say with Reed's help, the partially empty one is not a huge issue to move between two of yours. No point. You figure it out pretty quickly. I mean, you're not dumb. You don't lift it. You tip it and roll it on its axis and move it towards which door is the question. The door closest to you, one that's closed. Is that the plan?
There's the one that's open near us, I think.
I thought it would have been the northernmost door. That's what I was
you
thinking.
you got one here that's closed, you got one here that's open, and then there's another at the far end which is also open.
Whichever way Reed carries us, because he's the one leading it.
Okay, so which door, Reed?
So
Pick a door.
the one all the way.
You can ping the map still.
The one that's ajar.
One that's ajar, the one closest to where you came in. So this one up here?
Yeah.
Okay. So, for all intents and purposes, do you close that door and then roll the barrel in front of it?
Yeah.
Okay, so it is
That
open
makes sense.
inward towards you. So you close the door quietly. Doesn't make that noise. we'll allow you to close it quietly. And I will, at this point, I will lock it as it has an obstruction in front of it. There is a reasonable amount of weight in this barrel, so you do believe that if anyone wanted to get through that door, they would definitely have to make it a lot of noise to get through. They'd have to force your way through. I will, however, require a stealth check for the two of you that are moving said barrel to said door. So Jarek and Reed, please. Oh, natty 20. Look at that.
I want to check this. That just saved.
Oh,
Double natty 20s. Holy shit.
That's nice.
And I don't have a luck point to steal.
Thanks for fucking wasting it on that. Jesus Christ.
So
we were just going to
swiftly and stealthily, without any sounds, you move quite deftly over to the door. You close the door very quietly. You lay the barrel in front, stand it up, and you have now blocked a potential ambush route. However, you also
Arcos
know, you
and
also
all that.
know you've also blocked a potential escape route too.
Triple Arcos and Orban don't even realise we've done that, and we're so
Yeah,
quiet.
so they come back and you go, oh shit, you've
All
done
that
it.
teamwork we have.
You've done it. It's done. So, you have successfully blocked off a door, leaving still 2 entries and or exits from this room.
The one
What is-
behind us, directly closest to us, is the one that is barred, or that's was
It's
on
just
the
it's just
north?
closed. The one that you
Yeah.
came in is
You
directly
I can't
across.
see
Yeah.
from where I am.
Yeah, it's directly across
can't
from
even
where
see it.
Arcos is, and it is barred. You guys barred it as you came in, so the
Yeah.
big double doors.
I think we need to do this one as well.
Check which way it opens first.
Arcos will go check the door. He'll like look through it to he'll go to the door, see if he can open it first, and then
The one that's
try and
closed?
see where it leads. The
Okay.
back one. He's
Okay.
gone for backdoor business.
Backdoor business. Oh, the back door. Oh, shit, I forgot about that one. There's another door there. Hey, you got lots of doors. So the back door, that does open, and it opens outward into another room. I will give you a brief description of this room as you do you peek into the room as you do so.
Yeah.
So from again, your vision's not huge in the darkness that you're in at the moment. However, you just sort of crack the door open, you have a quick look in, and from your position you can make out what looks to be a hearth, large fireplace, maybe.
I think Arcos would just assume he sees just as well as everyone else too. He's that sort of dude. Just thinking
Probably.
about it, I'm like, you'd think he'd be like, oh, someone with good eyes see. He's like, nah, we all see the same. What's this
Yeah.
crap? I can't see anyone in here. Could I tell whether there was any doors that lead
No,
in
you couldn't.
from other
You
places?
couldn't. No,
I
you couldn't see that. No.
It's another room. I don't know if there was other doors. I couldn't see any. Seemed pretty quiet though.
Room we could hold up in, I guess.
I mean,
yeah.
yeah. Maybe.
You take some
Could have had
barrels
a-
in there.
Fireplace.
Worth a shot. I mean, we could check the other doors first before we make a big decision.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we know someone's upstairs. And then what's down this way? Just gonna walk that way. 'Cause,
Walk
like,
this way.
walk that way. Oh, he's.
Um,
I'm listening.
I think I would, before we move too much further, I'd check the door that we walked past.
Isn't that the one that Alcos just did?
No. So there's the one
There's one
on
there.
the west. Yeah, there's one right there that we didn't check yet. So I'd
See, pause my character.
check if it's locked, I suppose.
It is not locked.
Can I tell if there are hinges on the inside or the other side?
Yeah, well, you got pretty good dark vision, so it looks like you have another one opening into this room.
Oh, so we could easily block it.
You could.
Can I look through the keyhole?
There
Or
is
peer
no.
through it?
There is no keyhole.
No keyhole? Oh, well, it's perfect. I'm gonna try to peek in.
So you push it open slightly. No need for a stealth check. For it. The doors don't squeak. I mean, this place has been is obviously well used in general. So the doors are pretty well oiled and the hinges are well used. You open into this small room, small corridor as you sort of peer in and give it a quick look. It's a narrow corridor and it's leads, if you look slightly to your left, you can see it leads to a spiral staircase to your left. And it looks like it is a staircase that is ascending, from what you can tell.
I will close the door and let everybody know that we have a way up that's not in the middle of an open room.
Also, another way down.
Yeah, that person, that druid could come back that way too.
It's fair.
But that's another, that opens inwards.
Yeah, into this room. I mean, we could always block it, and then I can barrel through it if we have to come down it. At least we would know to go through it, like, hard.
Let's barrel it.
I mean, I'm fine with that.
For now. We're potentially going to be here a couple hours,
So
right?
you move another barrel in front of that door?
Yeah, I think so.
Again, no need to roll additional strength checks. I mean, Reed's reasonable strong. If more than one of you give it a go, you can roll another barrel, and for all intents and purposes, we'll lock that door as well. I think I've lost my audio on my PC there, which is weird. Let's double check what we've got here. Sound settings.
I just have that last door down there, and if there's anything else that we haven't seen yet.
That's better.
Well, up the top too.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So, you've barred 2 doors, which leaves you a third door, or two options: the door that are cross-checked, or the slightly open door at the other end.
Who wants to go
Somebody
check
in
that door?
one.
I mean,
What?
if the building's symmetrical, we may be missing a door. So,
I can check the other door.
No.
oh boy.
I'll go check the other door.
Oh, he doesn't
That's
trust you.
a great idea, Drake. It's not a
So-
trust issue. It's a,
The protection issue.
yeah.
I mean, it sounded like a
You're
trust
trying to
issue.
learn not to touch the stove while it's hot, but you still don't want to get them, let them get burned either. It's like that. Like, it's hot. It's hot, Ripple. It's hot. Don't touch it.
Right, so Jurek, you're going to go down and have a look. Okay, I'll need a stealth roll from you.
Okay, Dad.
Ooh, some
Giant
good
stick
rolls
man
tonight.
walks across the big
18.
room.
So, we'll just move you down to here initially. And as you move down, you do indeed spy another doorway opposite the barrels, opposite the big wine casks. And obviously this one here that's slightly open, this one here is closed. If you move further down, you'll see another door at this end, which is also closed.
I turn around and I go,
He points out to doors. I mean, I could get everyone to roll perception check.
What are you talking about? I don't understand.
Yeah, roll
What are you
perception to see if
talking
you
about,
understand what he's
Drew?
talking about. I mean, I'm assuming none of you are.
I
No,
don't- I
I'm
need you
assuming
to
none
roll
of you
on
are
where you're gonna
stupid.
you probably don't understand.
Drake doesn't understand. His sign language is terrible.
He's doing it with
going-
his tentacles instead of his
Yeah.
like fucking hands.
There's water?
I get up to the edge though, and I poke my head around and look both left and right.
Ping the map where you mean, just so I know roughly what you're looking at.
I can't wait
Right.
there again.
To the door. Are you looking through the doorway?
Yep.
Okie dokie, put you there. You can see on this, the right hand side looks like not a stairwell, but a ramp. It's no stairs, and that looks like it also is a downward ramp, or an upward ramp. So it's coming down from up.
All right. Okay, and on the left?
There's another door, which appears to be slightly ajar. Roll a perception check for me, Tarek, while you're standing there. natty 20.
All our luck. This doesn't sound good.
So as you you poke your head through the door, you have a quick look, and you look over to that left-hand side. You feel the breeze coming in from outside. That door leads out. And I'd say with a natural 20 perception, you can still hear the sounds of those twig creatures moving around outside. But they have not proceeded inside.
And is the door up the other end? Can I see that through that way? Or, like, is that another...
Which door?
This one here.
From where you are, you can see it. It's closed.
Yeah, both learning, but are they both leading to this corridor?
Hard to tell.
Okay. I quickly back out and just slide this door quietly shut.
No worries.
And then I gesture for Reed to come and help me with another barrel.
Easily enough done. We'll lock that one as well.
I head back and just be like, okay, so that doorway at the end, there was another door that leads outside, and I could still hear those creatures out there.
Would I be able to remember if there was a building off the front from where we came in? Like a room where that door
roll a
pointed
history
towards? Will do.
Let's see what you remember.
$50.
15.
Terrible.
It's not terrible. I mean, you were in a bit of a hurry to get in here. When you first rolled up, you did notice there was a front door sort of leading into the front of the building next to kind of the awning where you guys came in. On that side of the building, there was looked to be a stable that was attached and a loading dock of sorts. So it's possibly that door.
Okay.
It's possible that door may lead out to the loading dock.
That would make sense. And it likely does not open in. I say we head back to this little forge, because at least we know we have at least one exit there. We have 2 exits on that side, and the left we obviously don't care too much about.
We still have 2 more doors to check, though.
Well, the northernmost door, I think he was getting the gist that it probably went outside.
Yeah.
And the straight front north door that's next to the big door was like loading bay, is what I'm thinking. So.
That's your assumption, yes.
Yeah. So I'm thinking like stables to the right, all the way to the right. Straight up is the front door and the loading bay.
I guess if we want to at least make a stand, it could be in this room down here.
I mean, yeah. Funnel choke point.
A lot of creatures choke out. I mean, choke point.
You get the weed killer.
I already did whippersnipping this morning.
So, is that your plan to move into the next room?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Well,
so.
it was the well, you don't know. Arcos was the half like lit as well.
It was not lit, it was dark. No, it was still dark.
Yep.
Well, we could use that against the twiggy guys.
They would know it as soon as we lit it.
I know, but like,
I mean,
I don't
yeah.
need
I mean,
lighter at
Rondo calls right.
Light the wires.
Um,
All right.
I mean,
let's-
mosquitoes are drawn to fire.
Was the room in there, was it made of stone or was it wood?
Good question.
Good question.
You know, we couldn't see that far in though.
Well,
like-
he was where he was standing felt like stone underfoot. Like where you're currently standing feels like stone underfoot.
Yeah.
Like the floors here are not wooden.
Just all of a sudden go, no, we want this back room to be different.
Yeah. So for all intents and purposes, as far as you know, it was a stone floor, a continuance of where you currently are.
I'm just a little concerned if with all this alcoholic beverage out here and whatever that ichor was that they were pouring in, if we used fire, what it would do.
But you
That's our
could
exit
just use fire.
strategy. And also, we don't look back when we light it on fire.
Yeah.
Looks sexier that way.
Would it be possible to test it?
You could proof. I mean, you're the pirate.
Test
Don't you
it.
know how to proof?
On one of
Your
our
liquor?
more disposable companions, Jarek, come drink this.
I mean, like with an alchemy kit or a herbalism.
Or with a little
Just see
bit of
what's in
flames?
it.
Probably
Science.
not without making it known that we're doing something with that, right?
I mean, that would be a noisy process, yes, because you'd
Yeah, and
need
also, like,
you'd need
what are we
fire
looking
and everything
Yeah,
else.
true.
You don't know what you're looking
Yeah.
for. That's a lot of things. Plus, it's alcohol. It's not
Somebody scoop
alchemy.
some up.
It's
Yeah.
that
Alcohol
would
does
require
a lot
a
of
brewer's
shit that-
kit, not a alchemist kit.
Bring some of it in here anyway. Like we need to. buy
Yeah,
that
bring some in. We might need a little bit of.
Bring it in.
Anybody have an extra water skin?
I am not.
So you're going to take a
drinking that
barrel with
after
you. Is that what?
Random.
Actually, yeah, like one of the partial barrels we could roll through the door.
We've spent
And,
this whole episode moving barrels. Why
Why not? Okay, so we'll open that door. So the consensus is we're going into this
Call
other
me
room.
Donkey
So
Kong.
we'll move you all into this other room, so you can see where you're at. Gee, someone's got a loud ass stereo outside.
I thought you meant that to me. I was like, wait, what?
No, it's just someone drove past with a loud fucking stereo. Right, I'm assuming you're going to shut the door behind you.
Yeah.
Man, noisy fuckers.
This isn't at all like how I imagined this room.
So as you step in, now I can describe it fully. As you enter this room, there's a small window in the back of the room which allows some of the moonlight, such as this, to enter the room, which gives you a bit more of a view, even with your dark vision. Wine bottles seem to be manufactured here, as evident by the tools lying about on the table behind you. The small glass blowing forge, it looks like. Along the south wall, there is a rack, just has a whole lot of wine bottles, drying, cooling, I would imagine, after being blown and made into a wine bottle, and then they're stuck on these racks to cool, and then eventually obviously labelled and filled with wine. There is a staircase in this room which descends into somewhere you don't know. There is also a door right here. I would say you would determine that you would be able to light a torch here if you so wished, without alerting anyone. You could cover the window easy enough. It's a small enough window if that's what you're worried about. So I will give you some light in here as well. So this door here is barred from the inside. It has a big heavy steel bar slotted into some heavy steel brackets. And looking
Biggest
down the
question.
stairwell, you see another solid wooden door at the base of the stairs.
Are they keeping someone in, like, on the other side of the door? Or are they keeping someone from coming through that door?
You don't know.
Like, come in here. That's my only question with that door.
And we need to check what's downstairs.
I'd assume that's a seller of sites.
I'm assuming they're stopping from people from coming back to take over then.
I mean, they could have people locked in there right now. You never know. That could be a makeshift prison cell.
That actually makes good sense. Like, why they've taken over this place? Why would they have it locked from this side?
Right, unless it goes outside, then it would be keeping, But everything else has been open so far. So,
does anyone want to help me have a look?
I can help.
No, you got it, Arcos.
Jesus Christ.
I will assist Arcos.
So you move down the stairs to have a look at the door down the base of the stairs. You move down the stairwell. It is, as you move down, you notice it gets noticeably cooler as you head down. It's about 25-30 feet to the base of the stairs. It's a good sized staircase. But it definitely gets noticeably cooler as you descend towards this door. You do try the door once you reach the bottom.
Yeah.
No need to try the door. As you get to the base of the door, you look at it. It's got a dirty great padlock and a latch on it, and it is locked.
No, nobody's coming in that way.
What are people hidden behind it? Is the
So
question.
nobody's getting out.
What do you do?
I mean, I can unlock it.
Enemy of my enemy, right?
I mean, we can always lock it back up, can't we?
Yeah.
So, I mean, what does it hurt to check?
Alright, I will try and unlock the padlock.
Try and unlock the padlock. We'll need a sleight of hand or lockpick and toolie type deal.
Thieves toolie bits.
Thieves toolie type deal. That's
the
it.
same role anyway.
Same role, yeah.
Bizarre in some ways.
It is.
Guidance?
It is the same role,
Guidance.
yeah.
Guidance? Give you guidance?
Oh, if you want to give them guidance.
Yee.
Let me put my leather gloves on.
Guidance is a D4, right?
D4, yes. Gives you 16 total.
16.
16. You work on the lock. It seems a little difficult to begin with. You start to doubt your skill there for a moment, but eventually you hear that sort of click click as the door unlocks and padlock swings free.
So I'll pocket the padlock, that way we don't lose it. Specifically because I can't see too well still, other than the light, I guess.
You
I don't
got
know who's
enough. There's
the
enough
torch.
light. Yeah. I mean, even someone standing at the top of the stairs would give enough light for you to see with your vision anyway. In this instance.
Ready to check the door, see if they've got people trapped in here.
So you check the door.
Hopefully,
It's no
if
longer
someone
locked.
Is trapped in here, they don't get excited about being free and alert
That's
everyone
fair.
in the place.
So, what we're going to do is we're going to move to another scene. Who's coming? Is everyone coming down now that you've unlocked the door, or is it just you two?
I'm staying where it's safe.
Okay. So we won't move to another scene. We won't move to another scene just yet, but we will.
Let me check my notes, Snutty. Yeah, you can. You
Okay,
could have
I'll
just
come
told me to get stuffed and check the door too. Like,
Yeah, I just couldn't. I felt like I'd been really put in my place.
stop.
You're my captain. I have to listen.
Ripple's listening again?
Or Vaughn's allowed to do whatever
As you
she
swing the
wants.
door open, there is again very little light in this room. But what light spills through the door as you move down is indeed a wine cellar. You see almost immediately a big long set of shelves sporting lots of wine bottles. It is like cold to the point where you can almost see your breath when you breathe. It's not quite like refrigerator cold, but it is definitely a lot cooler down here. The cellar gets markedly colder. Like as you step, are you going to step into the room, or are you just going to stay where you are at this point? Yes, no?
I'm
Step in.
following Argos.
What do you reckon?
I reckon we should step in.
I was Ripple following. I thought you were staying at the top.
No, I'm following.
So Ripple, Arcos,
I'm following
and
Argos.
and
All right.
and Reed.
I was like, damn, my assumption that everyone sees as well as everyone else has backfired, and now I can't be like, Reed, what do you see?
I can see. I mean,
Okay, so Reed, you
Have I
poke.
got dark vision?
You've got no, you don't, but you have about the same as Reed, same as Arcos. So very very limited. So Reed, as you sort of step past Arcos a little and look into the room, you get more of a view, and it's definitely a wine cellar. You sort of turn to your left as you look into this room, and you can see huddled together in the against the far wall 4 or 5 people. It seems like they're not moving.
I'm
however,
gonna go in. I'm gonna go in.
do you say anything before just going in, or do you just go in?
Oh, people, just then go.
So that would be loud enough for you all to hear. So if you all want to follow, you can.
Fucking shit.
Otherwise, let me know.
I'll go down as well.
Okay, so now we can switch scenes. Jarek, you going or are you staying?
Yeah.
Okay, so everyone's going. So we'll switch to this
Yes
scene
to
here.
which? You just said yes. Which one?
Everything. Yes to everything. So you are now
You'll
standing
never know.
in a wine in a bit of a wine cellar. As the cellar, as you step in, Reed, the cellar gets markedly colder as you get closer to the sort of center of the room and that north wallish area. Against the northern wall, as you walk in, you can see 3 barrels that are heavily frosted over. The ones over here on this side here. There is a few bottles. If anyone was wanting to inspect the bottles, you can. They all seem to be intact at this point. Reed, you start moving in this direction towards the other side where you see the figures which are all sort of huddled over this area. On the floor there's a wine bottle. You almost trip over it. And it's a single bottle which is on the label is Purple Grape Mash number 3. Not another broken bottle near it. But as you get further over, and if the rest of you are following, we'll move into this other side of the...
I'll check the bottles and I'll take a couple with me.
You're going to steal a couple of bottles of wine?
Yep.
Which ones? There's 3 different types. Which ones are you going to take?
I had a bottle that I bought with earlier. If there's a bottle like that, I'll grab the same.
That'd be the Purple Grape Mash, I think,
Yep.
which is the more expensive one.
Grab
No,
that
the
one.
Dragon,
I just wanted
the Dula Stomp one, I think, is the more expensive one. No, there won't be any of those here. So, Red Dragon Crush and Purple Grape Mash are the 2 that you see down here.
I'll just take one of each.
Okay, so mark yourself a bottle of Red Dragon Crush and Purple Grape Mash number 3. Bottle of each. So, with that, the rest of you move forward with Reed. To move you down this end so we can all see roughly. I'll put you over there so we've got light. Yeah, right. In this corner, even though it's not on the map, in this corner of the room, in the far corner, you see a group of people huddled together. They're not too cold by the looks of it. They've got clothing and jackets and stuff on, but they are bound, it seems.
As I just like run over and try to untie. Guys, give me a hand. Let's untie these guys. Why are you down here? What's happening?
As you move closer and move to remove their binding, their bindings are not great. It's just tatty old rope, which kind of stands to reason with the people that you've seen. The people you've seen, it looks like it's about 100 years old. This rope is barely able to actually bind them really well, but they've racked them up a fair bit. Managed to pull free the rope or cut through it quite easily. And now one of the larger figures sort of stretches and stands and cracks his neck, and it's an older figure. And he looks at you and says, "Thank you. My name is Debian. I'm owner of winery."
Oh, we were actually sent to meet you, to see what's going on here. we kind of saw
two people
upstairs.
Yes, this happened a few weeks ago. They attacked us and found. Oh no, we are fine. We are fine.
Okay?
My eldest son, Adrian, and Elvire, my youngest, and Stefania, my oldest daughter. And this is Doug Tomascu. He is my son-in-law. Helps me here at winery. We were taken by surprise one day out in the vineyard, and these creatures, the blights from forest, attacked us and overwhelmed us with numbers and brought us down here. It's very cold, but we're able to stay together, stay warm. You say they're still here. I have not heard much from the last few days. They come and go, giving food and water, but not much.
Do they still use you in some? Why? If they took over this, why would they keep you alive?
I'm not sure, but I'm pretty certain they were not going to keep us alive for long. Oh shit! And he moves, sort of pushes past you without a sort of any apology, moves past you, past the other part, into the other part of the room, and you hear him pull open. You hear a stone being moved, and that stone on stone sound, and you hear him, "Children, please, you're safe now. Come." And he comes back round into the light with 4 young children, ranging from sort of 7 to 12. And they rush over to Dag and Stefania, obviously their children. We hid children when they shoved us down here, so they did not. We were feared that they might do something with them. They have been hidden before they bound us.
We still are not out of this entirely, though, because we haven't defeated anything outside or inside.
This
we
is
just
okay.
made our way in here.
You have freed us. We can help with this. We are not helpless. They did take us by surprise, but now we are here. We have you. We have numbers. We can take back winery. And with that, you see him sort of stand to his full height, and he's about 6'5". Like even for an old man, he stands kind of hunched. Stands up to his full height, very broad-shouldered, long sort of tatty greyed hair, a bit of a wispy grey beard. And Adrian is just as big. And you guys met Erwin at Balaki at the inn. Erwin's a big guy too. You can see it obviously runs in his family. Even Stefania is very broad-shouldered and quite tall. And she steps forward and says, "And me too, I thank you for rescuing us. We will aid you in ridding the Druids and their creatures. There is one here somewhere, holding a very particular staff. If we are to get rid of the blights, we must defeat him and take stuff from him. It will not be easy, but I'm sure with a few more numbers we'll be fine." And with that, she transforms herself and transforms into a large raven, and with that takes flight, flies past you guys, through the door and up the stairs, out of sight.
They were adding something to the wine.
Yes,
Oh, yeah,
poisoning wine. They're
don't
poisoning
drink
it, trying to poison everybody.
How long ago did they start doing that?
Couple of weeks, maybe 3.
So any of the wine you have down here is fine?
This stuff here should be fine. I would not trust that in barrels in the main room. More than likely is not good. But
I
the
take
stuff
out the
down
2
here
bottles
is.
and I hold it out to him and said, well, that's good then. Should you have a drink first before we go off?
I never touch wine. Thank you. You can keep payment for rescue.
Oh, thank you.
So, we must come together with plan to defeat Druids. It's at least maybe 3 or 4, but many of the blights with them, different kinds. There's one called Needle Blight, very small, very quick, easy to kill, but there are a lot of them. Then you have a larger one, Vine Blight. Or it might be the other way around. Either way, little one, easy to kill. Next one up, a little harder, but then you have the bigger ones, which are a little more hardy. But if we can find the leader of these Druids, they are possessed, evil, lost their minds, gone crazy. We can find leader and remove his staff. We can perhaps get rid of all the blights and not have to fight them. At least this is what I've heard.
You guys, is the one that said to get us, is that the leader? Or is it the one that was poisoning stuff?
What did they look like?
I'm asking.
Didn't see the stuff.
I'm kind of asking the group because we've technically seen them.
No
like,
idea.
The one that
I should explain.
Yeah.
I took this form just as a way to try and see if it would help us in avoiding them, and I let it drop.
you get the impression he was not worried by your form, so that would probably lead you to the impression that he may have some form of true sight, perhaps, and was not even remotely concerned.
Or your form was shit and it didn't fall.
Or
out.
it just didn't fall.
One of the two.
Yeah, one of the two, definitely.
It's just like twigs stuck to him. You pretend.
Like real
Shit
twig eyebrow
camouflage.
thing going on.
it's a crafts project.
So
House is on fire tonight.
the druid
you
that
put in your
you saw up in the balcony pouring the black stuff into the barrel was a woman, and she did not appear to have. She had a staff, but it didn't appear anything.
I think you said the one had outside had raised his.
Yes,
and,
they both had staffs, but it didn't seem like it was anything out of the ordinary. Davian describes the staff as being very particular. It looks like a branch from a tree, but it's a very peculiar color. Whereas the staves that you've seen would just look like regular staves with a knotted end with a crystal or something in the end of it.
Well, there was the female one upstairs that walked off.
The one outside was
outside.
also a female, I believe. Kind of hard to tell too, because they're very dirty and just disheveled and.
Well, I can say at the top of these stairs, the door to the main room is blocked by a barrel. So, if we go up these stairs, we're technically blocked into that room, unless we go up again.
We are not. We can leave through the glass blowing room to the outside. That door leads outside of Winery.
It is also dark outside. It's nighttime.
It is.
may
We
not be able
probably
to
best
leave
to
right now.
wait. Probably best to wait till morning. They seem to be more active in the evening. Not to say that they will not be difficult to fight during the day, but it is a lot harder at night. Everything
And
is
it gives us time to plan.
exactly. You say there's at least one inside, yes?
Last we knew. That was probably
And upstairs.
half hour, 40 minutes ago.
You also do notice there is a stairwell right here at the end of this room, and he looks over and says, Adrian, would you go have a look and see what is happening? Do it quietly. And he goes, yes, father, I will. And he, again, he transforms into a large raven and flies up the stairwell and out of sight.
So if you're bound, are you unable to transform?
Why do you
Could
say
have
that?
done that? I wonder, could you have slipped out of your ropes?
Best not to draw attention straight away. They are not aware of who we are. We do not want to
That is
give
very
ourselves
fair.
away. We are secretive. Many spies here for Dark Lord, and we wish to remain hidden as much as possible. You are
And when are
aware
we gonna
of
wait?
the Dark Lord, yes? And what he is capable of? No, you have not seen it yet. I can tell.
I mean, the creepy fucker that talks to me all the time.
That is one of his many gifts.
We have not had the pleasure just yet.
You will, believe me, and you will know when you meet him. But we must remain reasonably hidden, and these creatures, these druids, they work for him. Or at least are possessed, I think. Or I'm not sure, but they are not themselves. They're quite crazy and very twisted and gnarled like stuff. After about, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes, maybe half hour, just chatting backwards and forwards, he sort of gives you a bit more information about the winery. They've had the winery for as long as he can remember. It was his father started the winery, and his father before him. So it's been a generational thing for a long time. And they've always supplied the whole of these lands with wine. And they send wine to a place called Kresk and Valaki. They send wine to the castle for Prince Strahd. And he is worried that he hasn't been able to get a shipment out for quite some time, and people are going to start to panic, as it seems to be something that helps keep people, I mean, hey, it's wine, keeps people calm, keeps them happy. Without the wine, he fears that chaos may ensue in the land, and he doesn't want to upset Prince Strahd either. Obviously, the best goes to the castle, and without protection from Prince Strahd, the whole land is in peril. So he obviously wants to keep him on board. Eventually, both Adrian and Stefani come back and retransform once they enter the room, and Stefani is carrying a small trinket with her on a necklace. She returns it to her father, and he nods and thanks her, and then Adrian comes back with information and says, Father, there is indeed at least one, maybe more, upstairs. Several of the Blights have also gotten inside. Not many, though. As you say, friends, you have barred front doors, and many of the others are barred also to stop them from getting around a little easier. So, I think maybe the one that has stuff is upstairs also. Heard a lot of voices, but I was not going to give myself away. So we're looking at least 3, maybe 4 of the Druids. Half dozen or so of the Blights. Many more outside, though. 30 or 40, maybe, at least. If we can avoid going outside, especially after dark, then we probably should do so. Best to fight here first and hope that we can get through them before they are able to open doors and let the rest in. Good work, Adrian. We have plan. First, We may have to stay here tonight, though. It is not exactly warm, but better than the alternative. Or we can go glass blowing room and maybe start the fire there. Keep warm.
Well, if we know that there's multiple druids upstairs right now, wouldn't it be best to get the jump on them, though? If we know they're upstairs having conversations.
It's up to you. We will aid you best we can. We are not... Well, I am not fighter. I'm getting old, but I can do what I can. But Adrian and Elvir will definitely help. They will take care of some of the blights for you. And Dag will help also, but I will stay here and keep children safe. Stefania will probably help as well. She is a good fighter.
I mean, anybody?
Well, as soon as we go up there with them, they'll know that we went downstairs. Now, if we don't prevail, they might come back here. But we have to try. We need to get out.
And then they can hide where they were hiding before. I mean, they obviously didn't know they were there.
Yeah.
Worst come to worst.
But I think you were correct. We do need to get the jump on them first. And because we know where they are right now.
Yeah.
Is there a way we can get up the stairs without them knowing, Debian?
Yes, of course. Adrian went up the stairs here. It's spiral staircase. Goes all the way to the top floor.
Okay.
I mean, we just have to go slowly?
Quietly.
I mean, slowly, quietly. I mean,
There are windows up on the top floors.
Yes, there are many windows on the top floors. You saw light coming through a window on the top floor when you came towards the place.
Were there any that I can remember seeing that were open?
No. You probably didn't have time to see if there were any open windows.
I had an outside thought I could
Climb
the outside of the building and see and get an advantage from the window.
I mean, you can still do that.
This isn't Rainbow Six
You just
Siege.
don't know whether there was an open window anywhere, that's all.
I mean, I think I might try and do that anyway. What's the best way to get outside from here that has access to the side walls?
To a glass blowing room. Just have to unbar the door.
Wait, would the child we sent that got sent up there to have a look know whether there was a window open? I suppose they probably weren't looking for windows. But...
No, I mean, they went to very specific places. Like, Adrian went to basically scout where these creatures were. And he knows that they're definitely upstairs and not down.
Yeah.
And Stefania, she went to retrieve something very specific.
I should be able to open the window anyway. I did something similar, if you remember, way back in the Durst's house. We had to get into that last room, and the door was closed.
When you fell down a chimney. What?
No, when
oh, that is...
there was a door with a glass window, and I was able to open it. Sending
the
my
door
mage hand
behind the
through.
mirror.
Yeah, it's not
Oh,
ringing a bell.
yeah, that's right.
No.
You looked under the door.
I don't remember Derek ever doing
Appeared on
anything
your side.
useful.
No,
If
nothing
you
at all.
can see it, it can happen.
Nothing at all.
Is this going to be the second campaign where I slap his character?
I mean, you've already tried to give me the...
Oh.
No, I won't. You've already rub it.
The what
Give me
now?
the rub.
I know I said slap, not smack. Spank.
Feels like Drake's more of a spanker than a slapper.
I mean, slapper, spanker. meh.
Your character likes it either way.
Yeah, just depends on which hand he's going to use, which appendage. He's got so many.
Oh, all those tentacles.
Yeah.
Does it become a
It's
hentai?
Turn into a hentai adventure.
Oh yeah, Dill didn't know. When we went level 5, I forgot that I actually get an extra advantage on my racial
Oh yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah.
It's appendages.
I watched.
I did.
Yes, did my studying.
Well, if you think that's going to give us an advantage, Drake, I don't have anything against it.
Yeah, but how do we know when you're ready?
Yeah. Knock on the window.
Well, I could wait until
You see us?
a jump, and then I can get an advantage.
I could just go knock on the door too. I could get big, then knock on the door, and everybody pounces. I mean,
So Arcos is trying to. I'm trying to work out whether Arcos thinks this plan's really stupid or not.
I put a lot of thought into this. Okay.
A lot of thought. Not your plan. He's not even listening to you. He's like, because he's thinking about making Jarik invisible. He's like, He's like.
Oh yeah,
so you're
that
gonna
worked out
go.
so well last time.
Yeah, well, he was against it. He didn't want it. So this time I'm going to talk to him about it. So you planning to go outside through the window?
Well, I figure if they're not expecting us to come from the window, we get the opportunity of surprise.
How were you planning on getting up the side of the building?
I can climb.
He's a crab monkey
He has like
octopus
6
man.
arms.
I can give him spider climb.
He doesn't
climb
need it.
pretty
He's
well.
already part spider on his grandpa's side or some shit. I don't know.
Oh, that's true.
Um,
That's true.
He's
like,
a spider monkey.
Yeah. So if I make you invisible,
Octopi.
then we don't know. Maybe they will be able to see you, but it'd help.
If they
right?
see him, it's a distraction.
True.
And then we can just run up the stairs.
Well, I should point out that if I have to open a window, I'd be casting a spell, which would reveal me anyway. So
Yeah, but it'd keep you
get
invisible till you
reconnaissance.
get to where you're going.
and you wouldn't see me to be giving off any hand signals, or if I was to call out to you,
The
I
hand
would
signals are
use it
fucking
anyway.
terrible anyway.
Yeah.
You said that we are giving you a
hold on.
signal, are we not?
Yeah.
Can't you cast your spell before you go invisible and move it up there, and it's kind of like less likely to be caught than you are because you're a lot
long
bigger
as-
than a hand?
As long as it takes me less than a minute.
Oh, it's only a minute.
It might even be less than that. Yeah, it's 1 minute.
Well, rip.
Yeah, it's up to you.
I mean,
They're outside.
It
We
could
know
certainly
they're
help.
outside.
They could stop the creatures outside giving any warning if they happen to see me.
Yeah. I mean, once you're on the window, you're on the window. But before then, that's the tricky part.
And you're aware what things end the spell, so that's useful instead of being unaware and thinking you're invisible when you're not.
Well, how long does your invisibility last?
1 hour. Don't dawdle.
All right. Well, I think we can try that.
Yeah.
I won't cast the mage hand first, though.
He's like, well, come here first. He's asking you to bend, kneel down a little.
Yeah, kneel here in front of me.
Kneel here in front of me. Bend over.
I'm not doing obeisance
Just
to you.
It's,
That's what
it's
you.
a suppository spell. It's got suppository components now.
No way.
That's what the S really stands for.
Returning
And
the
if
favor of
you
the
do, he's going to
massage.
pull an eyelash out because
Is it at least dissolvable?
So you cast invisibility on him, yes?
Invisibility.
Invisibility.
Yeah, it's the best.
So you are casting invisibility on Jarik. You are now invisible. You're going to allow him. You're going to have to help him get outside. So you're going to have to go up to the glass blowing room and unlock that door for him, which easily enough done. allowing him outside. Do you rebar the door behind him, or do you leave it unlocked, is the question.
Rebar the door.
Yeah.
No problem.
So yeah, he could get in.
Druid.
I care enough about Drake to make him invisible. I don't care.
So you lock the door behind
wait.
him. Easy enough done.
I let him know that I'm locking the door behind him. Like, I don't want him to be like,
so,
oh no, they've trapped me outside.
You are...
At worst, I can get on the roof anyway.
You are invisible. As you get outside the back of the building, the first thing you notice, like, this little room only has a small little window which doesn't open anyway, into the glass blowing room. As you look up at the upper floors, on the back of this building there are 4 small windows. Without even making a roll, you can see from where you're standing, these windows do not open. They are not a hinged window. They're just a window in a wall. So you would have to move around to either left or right. Going left will lead you to more close to the way you came in, which will lead you to that side of the building, away from like the stables and loading dock. Or you can go that side, which is the loading dock and stables. Which way do you choose to go?
Loading dock and stables.
So you go to the right. You'd move around to the right of the building. Moving around, would you move around the curved wall of the area where you peered in the hallway and you saw the ramp which led upward. The ramp itself is looked like it was in a turret of sort, and it's the whole side of it. It's not looking like a castle. It's not a turret as such, but it is a rounded corner of this room which both sides have spiral staircase. One has a ramp, which obviously they used to roll barrels, which is pretty plain. And obviously roll barrels from up, back down, coming in from loading dock perhaps. You get around that side and no windows on that side so far. You move further around towards where the stable is. You see the stable building jutting out. It's a little smaller, lower roofed than the main building. And you see another set of 2 small windows on that side. One directly above the stable roof, one just off the back of it. Also, clearly seeing that they are unable to be opened. Do you continue moving around the front of the building, or do you go back around the other side?
Yeah, I suss out all the windows on each side if necessary to find something that I think is worth, and I also peek inside each just to make sure I can see what's in there.
All the windows are fairly dirty. There's not, I mean, you've got pretty good dark vision, so what you can see with the light coming in. The initial windows, because climbing's not a problem, it's one of those mottled cobbled buildings, so no need to check for climbing. The back windows, you can't really make out too much. This shows the balcony where you guys were under initially, and that's all clear, so doesn't look like there's anyone in that part of it. As you get around the right hand side, and you can easily climb up onto the stable's roof and peer through the windows there, and in there you do see a single figure hunched over, sort of almost hanging on the crane. There's a makeshift crane and wheel, which looks like obviously this is the loading bay. This is where they bring in the barrels from beneath. They bring them up and then roll them down to the distillery below, or they roll them up and deliver them that way, whatever the case may be. But he seems to be just hanging and looking down the big hole. You can see a guarded rail which goes down into the floor below. You're not sure what he's doing. Definitely a male. And I would say, without too much of a perception check, you can see that in his right hand, as he's hanging from this crane, is a very peculiar looking staff. Looks like a gnarled branch from a tree, but it's of a pale greenish color, as opposed to just a regular brown or any other kind of branch. It's a very odd looking staff, which obviously you've been told that this guy might be the leader of the Druids, one that you've been told about. Moving around the front, give me a quick perception check as you move around the front of the building. Ooh, that's a low one. 4. I would say with a 4, you don't really notice too much moving around the front. You know that there are potentially blights out here, but you at the moment are unable to see them. You're still scaling the wall. You move way around the front, past another set of small windows which don't open. It's not until you get to the next lot of windows, which, as you get to the window and sort of peer in, you first notice it looks like a bedroom, which this window does have hinges and latches on it. And as you sort of peer down the side of that building, you notice the next 2 or 3 windows are all the same. They all have that same sort of hinge and latch look to them. So probably easy enough to determine that the only windows that open in this place are the ones that lead into living spaces. The rest are not windows that are able to be opened.
Is it logical from this bedroom window that this is the likely place where the rest of the group will end up?
No. This room that you're looking in is on the opposite side of the building from where you guys where you would logically think they would come up from the spiral staircase. You would have to go another 3 or 4 windows across to get to a room that would be closer to that.
Okay. I will head over to that direction then.
Do you want to peer in each window as you go?
Yeah.
Next window across, you have a quick look in. This looks like there's actually a light going in this room. This is one of the windows that had light coming through it. There's a not a lot of light. It's a large candle in the center of a large dining table burning. And in the flickering light of this large candle, you can see this is like a dining room, kitchen type scenario. In this room is another of the druids, female, like really shaggy bushy hair. She's got a necklace around her neck, which is really plain to see that it's teeth of some description of all different types of animals, humans, hard to tell. It's just a necklace of teeth. She's covered in animal skins, and she's got twigs and stuff sticking out of her hair. She's also carrying a staff, not like the other guy, but another sort of gnarled branch staff, but it just looks like a regular staff. She's also flanked by a couple of the larger blights, very spiky looking creatures, and then you see a couple of smaller, more of the twiggy the smaller ones also in this room. Moving along to the next room, looks to be another bedroom. Looks to be empty. Same with the next one. The last window, as you get to it, looks to be like a office. There's a printing press in there. I'd say you've probably seen a printing press before in your travels. Probably printing flyers for your work and stuff like that. So you've had either seen it working or had them done. But in this room also is another druid and a couple of more blights. Look to be more the vine type. So there's a desk and a chair, there's a tall wooden cabinet, and the printing press. And that is the corner of the building. And we would have you coming back down the side, and if you peer down that side, you'll see that all those windows are the same as the ones on the back and the other side.
So that's the room that we expect him to...
That's probably the room that you would be... Yeah, we'd expect them to come to first.
Okay. I see if the window moves at all first, just quietly.
In that room?
Yeah.
That will require a stealth check. As there are people in that room.
Oh, they are? In that room?
Yeah,
oh, sorry.
yes.
Sorry.
In the printing press room,
wouldn't...
yeah. In the printing press room, you got a druid and two blights at least.
Gotcha. Then I wouldn't try the window. I'd just be looking at it to see if it looks like it is latched at all.
No need for a perception check. I'd say that you can easily see that this window is latched.
Okay. So if whatever move I need to make, it's going to have to be with Mei Chan to get myself in. So I'll be just waiting here.
Okay. So with that, I will then... I'm just going to move you in a particular room at this point, which puts you right by that window. For now, we will come to that if we need to. And you'll notice the door's closed in that room too, by the way. even though technically on the map it says it's open. It's not. So, the rest of you, how long do you wait before you start moving upstairs? Is the question.
They give him at least 5 minutes.
Well,
I was,
you know
like,
it's going to
thinking,
take.
like, 15.
Yeah, 5 minutes is a very short
He's gotta
space of
do
time.
all around the building.
I mean, you don't know how long it's going to take him to find a window. It could take him 5 minutes, could take him an hour. So you got to
Right.
make a decision on how long you might
I was
wait.
thinking 15 before we start going up slowly.
Do have a question for the party though. I kind of new to like having any magic. If he dies horribly, will I know? Like,
That's a good question.
Can you tell,
I don't do
like,
magic.
No, you don't.
So that is a good question.
That is a good question. Roll an Arcana check for me, anyone who has magic, to see if you can determine that knowledge or not.
No,
I think that's a good use of that roll. To be fair, nope. Whoever that was, don't know.
you don't know shit.
He's too far away to know.
I mean, you don't
doesn't know
need to
if
do
he's
it.
dead or
You don't
not.
need to know the conversation.
He's just getting the bad luck out.
Well, Orvan knows. The answer to that, I mean, it may not be the answer you want, but it's definitely she knows the answer. Ripple knows. So, Orvan and Ripple, you both are aware. I mean, you may not have that particular spell that he's talking about, obviously being invisibility, but you know that there are certain spells when cast on a individual that when that spell has run its course or is dispelled or is removed by any means, you do have a knowledge of it, but most spells you do not.
Hope that answers that question for you, Captain.
We'll find out.
No.
Baffle?
So yes, is the
Yeah,
answer to that? Maybe.
You know, man?
I mean,
Potentially.
Arcos sees spirits, so if Jarek comes back to haunt him, then he'll know he's dead.
Exactly,
go.
that works. I mean, that works in your favor, kind of, sort of.
Yeah. I mean, I hope he wouldn't do that. We're so close, me and Jarek. He wouldn't dare.
Totally.
If you feel like you're getting any strange reach around massages randomly.
Yeah.
Scratching your back, your thighs being rubbed all at the same time. Tickle on your neck.
No.
Yeah, gross.
Oh.
So, with that being said, how long do you wait before making your ascent up the spiral staircase?
Well, I'm thinking 15 minutes.
Yeah, 50, I think
Yeah.
that's good.
So 10
Before
to
we start
15 minutes before you start slowly
yeah.
moving up. So
Like creeping up.
you will all, except for Drake, of course, need to make actually, Drake, you'll need to make this as well, stealth check, but yours will be with advantage. Because you are clambering around on the outside of a building. So we had a natural 20 from Arcos. We have a Jarek with a 20. Reed with an 8. Ulvan with a 14. That's not bad. Ripple with a 7. So we've got a couple of lobies there. So Arcos, you're stealthy as hell, man. Like, you just start moving ever so quietly. You know which steps not. I mean, it's a stone staircase. They're not going to squeak. So you know not to worry about that. But it might be the occasional loose stone. You know not to get too close to the wall because you've got weaponry and stuff when it scrape the wall. However, behind you, Reed, who is constantly swinging that fucking scimitar around, that double-bladed scimitar, clangs it against the wall. Not so loud that it would immediately draw attention, but loud enough that it would have you all stop and go and hold your breath. And shortly after that, Ripple sneezes.
Do you
And,
fucking stop that, Reed? That's really dumb. What are you doing? Stop it.
So yes, Ripple and Reed are less than stealthy in this particular situation. That will have a factor in what happens next. Just so you know.
Oh,
It's my thing, okay?
pick a different thing. Fucking hell.
I mean, Orvan's not super stealthy, but not super loud either. I mean,
What the hell
compared
is
to you, they're all
Orvan's
loud. But
modifier though, because she rolled a 2.
I know. Her stealth is really high.
Must be 12. Plus 12. I got a plus 10. I thought that was pretty big. But
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's crazy. Especially for your guys' level too. I mean, you guys are only level 5, so that's
I know, right?
it's like, what the fuck?
Must have 20 dex or some other modifier. I'm like, holy shit.
Hey, it's all good.
Damn.
But just goes to show, even with a plus 12, you can roll low and fuck up your stealth.
The cleric's doing gymnastics, bro.
Secretly a yoga instructor.
Yeah. Super
So-
zen, you know.
With that, you start to move up the stairwell. It's only a 2-story building, so it's not going to take too long. Eventually, I'd say Arcos leading the way. You get to the top, and you stop, and you peer around the corner of the spiral staircase, and what you see, even with your limited dark vision, it's not super bright up here, but there are windows, so it does give you a little bit more. Seems to be an empty hallway, and at the very end you can just make out a door with a light underneath it. There is light in that room, so there's definitely someone in that room specifically. And the corridor's only about sort of 25 feet, maybe 30 feet long.
Well,
Charge. Is this where we charge the door?
I can't see him. Sorry.
That's fair. Oh,
Yeah.
And as you're
invisible.
as
Oh my
you're
God.
peering and sort of passing on this information, you hear the door open. Well, you would see it too from your position, and the light spills out into the corridor, giving you a lot more clearer view. And one of the vine-like creatures steps through the door, sort of slowly walking, as if like they may have heard something. Just slowly starts walking towards you.
oh shit.
So coming through
It's coming through the
to
door
where if it,
directly in front of you. So there's a narrow corridor. It's about 5 feet wide, so it's not a hugely narrow, hugely wide corridor. About 25, 30 feet long, and the door at the other end has opened, and this creature stepped out and started walking towards the stairwell that you're currently standing in. It's not moving quickly. It's just sort of, you get the impression by the way it's moving that it's maybe heard something and it's just coming to investigate. What was your stealth check, Tariq? 20.
Am I?
Hulk smash.
Hulk smash.
So
Pretty
what
much.
are you doing, Arcos? Do you say anything? Do you do anything? Is it slowly, it's
something's-
getting narrow, not rushing, so it's moving slowly, so about 5 or so feet, 6 feet, 8 feet, just start slowly walking forward.
Yeah.
Do you want it dead?
I can. How? Is there much room in the stairwell, like floor to ceiling?
Not really, no.
No. I mean, not that I'm very tall either.
No. I mean, for all intents and purposes, a 5 foot wide corridor, even though when you're looking at these battle maps and stuff, because you guys are on a 5 foot base, like the tokens, it really looks like you can't stand shoulder to shoulder in this space, but we all know that 5 feet is quite a big, 5 foot square is quite big. So technically, even though in this map it doesn't look like you guys could get past each other, you really can. So you can move and jostle a little bit in this space. So the stairwell's about as wide as the corridor.
Yeah. It's like something's coming. I have an idea. It'd be really cool if it works, and it'd be really embarrassing if it doesn't. So we don't talk about this if it goes bad. It's like it'll come towards us, and I'm going to jump over him, and then I'll be behind him, and you'll be in front of him, and then we'll get him. That way he can't run back the way he came.
Okay,
And I can see if something comes behind you.
I see what you're up to. I just need to make some movements here, because you two will be about there. Reed will be about there. Arcos, not exactly, but it's close enough. So, Jurik, what you've seen from the outside is the door open. The druid swings the door open and mutters something. You can't quite hear it through the window. And you see this little vine creature sort of start to slowly walk its way out the hallway and down the hallway. So at the moment, what you're seeing is there is a druid in this room, has its back to you. And there is another vine blight sitting on the desk with its back to you, and the other one's walking down the hallway with its back to you.
How far away is the druid?
From the window, maybe 10 feet. 15 feet max.
I'll be watching for any movement to suggest the group are coming up to this level into the hallway outside the room, and if I see anything, I'll have a spell ready.
You got 60 feet of dark vision, yes.
Yeah.
I would say from your position, the window, I would say that you really can't see out the door. You can see that the thing's gone through the door. From your position on the window, where the window's positioned in this room, you wouldn't be able to see through the door. You can see
That's cool, just
the wall. Yeah. Eventually, the light that's left the room is out of your vision, out of your what you can actually see. But you can still see, obviously, the druid in the room and the other blight. Their backs to you. Arcos, this creature gets closer to you, and now that you get a good look at it as you're sort of appearing around the corner, I mean, your stealth's pretty high, it hasn't noticed you. Doesn't look like it's got any eyes, per se. It's kind of weird. Doesn't look like it's got any weapons either, but it looks like it's entirely made up of moving vines. The whole thing is sort of moving, like almost like a bundle of snakes, all sort of coiled together almost constantly, forming a little face, and its arms sort of moving in a very plant-like way. It's now within maybe 10 or 12 feet of where you guys are.
Cool.
What is your plan here?
I'm planning to jump it. I'm jumping the shark. I'm going full Fonz.
No worries.
I've got a special feature that lets jump.
Lets you leap, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Move
rabbit
full leap.
hop.
Oh, rabbit
I'm not
hop.
even a rabbit.
You're not even a rabbit. You're a hare. It's a hare's hop.
I'm a herringon.
So what we're going to do here? How far does that let you leap? Is the question.
So it's 5 times my proficiency bonus. So I believe that's 15 feet because I've got a +3 to proficiency.
Okay, so 15 feet. I'd say you got enough space to do that. And
I click it.
Yeah.
Oh no, can't click it.
No, you're right. I can read it as well. I'd say that I'd say. So you got 3 charges of it, 5 times principal without provoking opportunity attacks. You can use this trait if your speed is greater than 0. Blah blah blah. Yeah, I'd say I think it's a pretty cool feature. So as it gets close enough, I'm going to move it close enough so that you can, and I'm going to put you on the other side of it, because this is what's going to happen. All of these will need to go into that. Then we're going to show everyone what we're doing here. And with that little leap of yours, Arcos, I'm sure you guys, hopefully you guys can see the upper floor now. Cool.
Yep.
You won't be able to move just yet, but I'll get you all to roll initiative.
Was it control for disadvantage?
Yes.
Or T?
Control for disadvantage, yes.
Because I believe I still have from my apathy. It's
Yes, you
disadvantage
do.
on initiative.
Indeed you do, sir.
Question, is there... Oh no, never mind. Maybe that was just weird. It had highlighted advantage, and I was like, was I getting advantage because I was invisible? But then I moved my mouse again and it disappeared.
It did not roll me a disadvantage when I used
That's right. That's good. We'll keep it as it is.
I rolled terrible.
I mean, you rolled terrible anyway, so it makes sense.
I was gonna say, can't see anything. There's too many dice on the screen.
Yeah, it's not too bad, and that makes sense. Arcos gets the initiative. So we'll unpause here. We'll switch scenes over here.
How's it having like 0.14 or 19?
It's a dexterity tiebreaker.
Okay.
And I didn't put in that on my buttons, so we'll do that instead. Go over to that scene for the stream, and we will begin our encounter. And of course, my music hasn't started playing. Give me 1 second. He did, indeed. So, it is Arcos's turn first. I mean, even though that giant freaking thing is around you, can you still target that thing? Alright, sweet. Yeah. So, yeah, just T for targeting, easiest way to deal with that. So target that blight and make your attack, good sir. You most certainly do. So Alt, click for advantage, or you just use advantage on the chat. A natural 20! So that does a lot of fucking damage. And that creature is, I would say you lop off a big chunk of its vines. It splits a whole bunch of vines off into the ground. They sort of squirm away like little worms, and then after a bit they just stop and almost dissipate into almost like an acidic, poisonous sort of gas. Very unpleasant smell. Nope, he's about to. That was just his. That was a 16 critical hit. So sneak attack as well, sir. Fuck that guy, yeah. Sneak attack damage, dealing a further 7 points of damage. This creature's not looking good. It's looking pretty rough indeed. Next, and is that your turn? If you are level 5, I believe you get... Yeah, I believe you get second attack as a rogue on level 5. Sneak attack, cunning action. It doesn't actually say it on your features, but I'm pretty sure you do. Should be an up arrow on the chat. You can redo it with advantage. 2 rogues. Yeah. I'll find out in a second. I'm pretty sure they do. No, rogues don't get an extra attack at level 5. Apparently. They must multi-class into a different class that gains this feature, like fighter or ranger. Instead of extra attack, rogues get other abilities like uncanny dodge, so you don't get an extra attack. So that'll be your offhand, which is still a 23, still hits, and still kills this thing dead. So next up is Ripple in the initiative order. No worries. So do you turn that way just to ready yourself? I'm assuming you would. You're not going to have your back to them. So Ripple, it's your turn. I'm just going to move you out into the hallway so you can see what's going on. So there's enough light spilling out of this room that you can see there's another blight-like creature there, and you can see what looks to be a humanoid as well from your range. No, she's got 60 feet. She's got 60 feet. But she won't... No, she won't be able to because she's down the... She's down the stairs at the moment. No, she can't. Yeah, it'll add another one. You guys are designed... the way I've got it set up is you won't see it until it completes the first round. And then you'll see everything in it. So, Ripple, what are you doing? If you can see it, you can see it. Yes, just don't have to control anything, it's just T. Eldritch Blast away. That will miss. Unfortunately, you do not hit it with an Eldritch Blast. But you fire away and your Eldritch Blast shoots through the door and slams against the back wall close to the window. Probably giving you a slight fright there, Jarik, hanging on the window. You should, I believe, with Eldritch Blast. It should say on it that you have to. Yeah, level 5 you get 2 beams level 5. Second one also misses, so you are really bad with your Eldritch Blast. Is that your turn? Are you going to move or no? It is now the Druid's turn. Now that it has definitely been attacked, it moves into the doorway to see what is happening, sees you, mutters something very weird to you, which you don't understand, Mr. Arcos. And it is going to cast... a moonbeam on top of you. So you need to make a dexterity DC 13 con save. As you are bathed in radiant light. Yes, what? As far as you know, yes, they have. But they went into raven form and have fluttered away. Yep, you won't see them on it. Not yet. 13, you save. So I believe you only take half damage from this. Only 6. 6 points of radiant damage. As you get a little singed. A little singed. And... oh crap, burgers. We're supposed to stay on the initiative order. Let's roll it again. You are there. Oh, you're already dead, don't need you. Right, so that is the Druid's turn at this point. That's all he's going to do. He's not going to move any further. Jarik, it is your turn with Orvan on board. which will render you not invisible anymore. You're gonna have to get in the room first. You're still outside the window. Is it a physical thing though, or is it just as a spell? Okay, no, you don't need to come through the window for that. Shift target, Shift T. Cast away. What's the save on that? 15. The Druid saves, but the Blight does not. Done. Noted. As your psychic ability lashes out and lashes your enemies. Is that your turn? No problem. Well, Van, your turn. So I'll move you up just in front of Ripple there for ease of things and stuff. You can move past everybody, so like just because they're in front of you, don't, yeah. And in this space, think about it like we're people, we can move past each other. You can move past your allies. So if you want to move past them, you can fire arrows past them, you can fire spells past them. So good. You cannot see them currently. Yes, here's one in front of you. Ripple and Reed are both behind you. Yeah. Yep, so if you shift T on whoever you want to target. Yep. Yep. Ah, blessing. I don't need to add the D4. I can do it automatically with a spell. Should almost add it anyway. Bless. You're all blessed. They're all blessed. So I will just move you. No, not you. Not you, sir. Yeah, I think it's your blade song. Yeah. So, that is your turn. Reed, it is your turn. I'll just move Ripple out the way so you can see what you're doing. So you know that the enemies are at the other end of the room, Reed. Oops. I didn't mean to move you. God damn it. Stop moving. No, me. 30 feet will get you to there. You have to go one more in, yes. And that will get you both of them, because I've been pulled towards Jarek with the lash, I believe. Okay, in that case, and that dude's there. So you don't... Yeah, I don't know why they moved. They should be still there. Actually, yes. Moving through it, you will take damage. So you'll need to make a con save, DC 13. Now, your con saves are pretty good. Yeah, because it's pretty much lit up the corridor. It'll automatically add the D4 with the police. So 19, you're good. So you'll only take half damage anyway, which will be, if I remember rightly, where is my moonbeam? It is 2d10 radiant. You'll take half of this. So you'll only take 3 damage. Which I will do for you. So double bladed scimitar definitely hits, and you targeted the druid, and she takes 11 damage as you strike down with the scimitar, opening up a large wound, and it almost starts to chew on the wood of the staff as it takes damage. It's kind of weird, these things. Is that your turn? Oh no, you got a fighter. You got sick. You get 2 attacks. You're a fighter. Fighter attacks, indeed. That one will definitely miss, even with your D4. And nope. Yep. And that one definitely does hit, dealing a further 6 points of damage. They're pretty bloodied, looking pretty gnarly. So Reed deftly opens up a couple of nasty wounds on this creature. That is your turn. We need to add some people to this fight. As you're making a bit of a ruckus now. Next up is one of the were-ravens who flies in through a door here, down this hallway, and then disappears down this hallway, out of view. Next up, that one is dead, so next up is the other raven who does the same. Comes in here and disappears down the hallway. This guy's turn with Arcos on board. There's a little vine blighty thing. All he gets is an action, and that's it. Yes. Okie dokie. So he is going to attack Reed, hitting with a 22. You will also bludgeon a large target is grappled. So you are grappled at the moment, taking 9 points of damage. On your next turn, you can do a DC 12 save to get out of it. But at the moment, it's lashed out with its vines and reached out around you and has grappled you, Reed. That is its turn. Arcos, your turn. First things first, you're going to have to make a DC 12 con save as you started your turn in the moonbeam. Oh, that's big damage too. 13. Oh, you saved it, so it's only half damage. So you take 4 damage. Oh. No, that was me. That was me rolling. You haven't rolled. Yes, he is confused. That's. Oh no, still makes it. So half of 13 is 6. So you take 6 points of the radiant damage. Sucks. 6 points of damage. As now you can step out of the moonbeam, if you will. You are able to push past Reed if you wish. You can just target what you want to target from there, and you should still be able to attack it. I've turned off the ranging. From his grapple, I'd say you would easily be able to attack it, that's for sure. It's not looking too healthy, so... Did you hit the... Oh no, the one blight, there we go. So 9 damage, damn. It is dead. Oh no, it's not. Not quite. You got sneak attack because you got an ally within 5 feet. So I'm pretty sure the sneak attack will kill it. That kills it. Yep, easily enough done. On the Druid. Filthy Druid. 18 hits. Nice. It does damage. It's going to have to make a con save to maintain concentration on Moonbeam, which it does so. Is that your turn? Ripple, your turn. You need to make a DC 12 con save, please. You're muted. That must be my boss. Why does he text me this hour of the fucking night? 14, you're good. So you only take half this. So you take 3 points of damage. I will put that damage on you. 3 damage. So now you can do whatever you're going to do while I answer this text, because my boss is a jerk. Right, so chill touch on the druid. You 16 does hit, 6 damage. Starting to look a little rough around the edges. He's not looking too shit hot. Is that your turn? He needs to make another save for concentration, which he does. Moonbeam remains. Anything else? Did you want to say something? It is now the druid's turn. It is not looking too happy or too good. As a bonus action, it is going to move said Moonbeam. Spadoosh, right there. So, Reed and Ripple need to make another con save, please. DC 12, we're looking for. 15, Ripple, you're good. Reed, 25, you're good. So you'll both take half, 1 damage each. God damn. I'll put the damage on for you guys, it's all good. Oh, I moved you when I shouldn't have. So you take 1 radiant damage as the moonbeam is dropped on top of you. And as an action... oh, yes, maybe you should do that. Cast spell. If he does this properly. From himself. Oh god. Yeah, gets all 3 of you anyway. No, it won't. It won't get you Ripple. It'll get Reed and Arcos. So DC 13 con save from you guys, please. Reed saves again. Con saves your thing. As a Thunder Wave is... Ooh, that's full damage for you. So 6 for you, Arcos. Still not huge damage. You're gonna I think you can uncanny dodge that if you wish. Which will halve it. Okay, so 3 damage, and so you take half instead of full. Reed, you'll take 3 damage because you got amazing constitution. And that it's its turn. Next up is something you can't see. Well, now Ripple can see. As a Needle Blight charges out of another room and attacks the Were-Raven with a claw. The claws, dealing 3 points of le damage. It is its turn. Next up is another blight comes out, attacks the same Were-Raven with claws also, dealing 5 points of a slashing damage. Jarik, it's your turn. No problem. Noted. Indeed. You will take moonbeam damage as you do so. So DC 12 con save, please. Oh, max damage too. Good save. Natural 20 on the save. You still take half damage, which is 10. Actually, I'll halve it because of the natural 20, so 5 damage. Yes, no, I'd say you don't have it on the save, but you do because you've rolled a natural 20. I'm going to make it half of half, so I'll be generous. But a con save, easily saved, no dramas. Natural 20. So you can, if you miss the advantage, just use the up and down arrows on the chat. Where you want to go, and down the corridor, you'll have to move back and move up. No, you can. You can move through Ripple. Reach again. Use your arrow keys. So you're moving back through the moonbeam. Is that wise? Okay, so you're moving through it once. Okay, cool. Easy enough. So you can see the blights, definitely. That's all you got. No problem. It is now something you can't see's turn, and another druid appears from that room and sees all this behavior, is not happy at all, and is going to target, who is he going to target? That Were-Raven specifically, and is going to cast Verdant Wisp which hits the Were Raven, dealing 8 points of radiant damage. As he raises its staff and mutters in Druidic words of even in Druidic, it's kind of hard to understand. It's broken Druidic, broken Common. You get the gist of something to do with the sun, and then radiant energy is released from the staff, striking the Were Raven. It's that turn. That one's not going to move. Alright, your turn. With Reed on board. And you would know that like that moonbeam is not safe to move through, definitely. But you've obviously got a druid there in that room. It's the last one alive in that room. I know it's a really small space for a lot happening. You can scroll in and out and hold, yeah. If you hold right mouse button, you can drag that map all over the place. Yeah. Shoot him with him crossbow. He's not looking good either. Like he's pretty well bloodied. Natty 20. Look at that. Put him down. You targeted everybody by the looks of that. By the way, you still had Reed, Arcos, and Ripple. You shouldn't. That's so good. He shot you. That's so good. I can apply damage not to one. So I can make sure they don't take damage. And put the druid down with a natural 20. Load your crossbow, you take aim. Where do you shoot him? Give us your description. Where do you fire this crossbow bolt? No worries. As you put the druid down with a well placed shot that wasn't really well placed. Yes, it is. So the moonbeam will drop as well. So the moonbeam drops as the druid is felled, dropping his staff to the ground. It clatters to the ground, clutching at the crossbow bolt now sticking out of her face, and drops to the ground, breathing her last breath. Is that your turn, Orvan? Reed, you're up. I definitely, you can hear the noise. You can hear noises coming down the other corridor. Reed, obviously, you can't see what's happening. You can move. What I'll do, just to make it a bit easier, I will move Ripple for now to give you a space, and we'll move Ripple back once once it's her turn. You've got a Needle Blight here, you got a Twig Blight down here, and you got a Druid here. No, you can move through your allies, so you can move up to it and attack it. So I wouldn't move, because you should be able to target it anyway. Like, so I've removed ranging for this, specifically for this reason, because I know some of these maps which doorway, this one here that's not open, that you don't know that's open or not, or unlocked. You could try it. I mean, you can try it. It might be unlocked. If it's not locked, then I would say as part of your movement, you can move into that room. Okay. You move up to the door, you try it, and what do you know? It's not locked. I will move you up there because it's probably easier. And you should still be able to target him, so. That's pretty good. 7 points of damage on the blight as you strike with your scimitar, your second attack. That wasn't even a natural 20 at a 29. Holy crap. 18 hits also, dealing 10 damage. This creature is down. You hack it into several small pieces with a double swipe of your scimitar, making short work of the needle blight. Or is it 5, 10, 15? Yeah, you got 15 feet, which will put you at the next. You could try the next door. You can do. Yeah, easily enough. You can push past the raven. Yeah, you can push past the raven and do that, and then move back. Yeah, just target it from there. Easy as. That will miss, however. Oh no, it won't. It hits with a 14, just. Well done. And that's almost cut that thing in half with a single blow. It's they're not very tough, those little ones. The druid, however, squeals in excitement and anger at seeing two of its creatures destroyed, and starts doing something with a staff just for flavor. That's your turn. It's your turn. Is now this raven's turn, who targets the blight and attacks with his short sword. Misses. Second attack. These guys aren't very good. I said they were good fighters, but not really. Dealing 4 points of damage, killing the little blight, and moves directly into the druid. And with their bonus action offhand attack, doesn't target the druid, but misses anyway. So that is its turn. Next up is something that is dead, I believe. So it must be. Oh no, that's that raven's turn. He's going to push past you and target the druid as well. See if he can do any better. 12, 16 hits, does 6 points of damage, slashes 4, slashes the second attack. Missing, and offhand attack. Missing. They're not very good fighters, it seems, even though they were boasted to be so. Arcos, your turn, with Ripple on board. Druid dead. Very dead. You're going to loot the body? Okay, as you go through the body, it smells like they are not clean at all. I mean, you've smelled some pretty bad smells in your time out to sea and all that sort of stuff, but this druid stinks. Doesn't look like they've bathed in months, if not maybe a year or more. Their hygiene is terrible. Matted hair, dirty face, rotten teeth. You find nothing of value on this corpse at all, apart from maybe a bad case of hepatitis if you happen to scratch yourself. Oh, even the pelts are more skin than fur. Nice. Oh yes, as you stick out there, it's like, oh shit. It's a dude. You have used your action to search the druid. Exactly. Is that you? Right, I will move you back into that room momentarily, and we'll put Ripple back to where she was. And Ripple, it's your turn. It's like, whoop, oh no, I've had enough of this. I'm out. Yeah, so it's like holy, that's a lot of witch bolt. I know that spell. 27 hits, 18 points of damage on the druid, who is now bloodied as the lightning arc now tethers you to the druid. So you can just now roll damage on that. So you can use your action to deal 1d12 lightning damage to the target automatically every turn. So just don't roll the spell again, just roll the d12 here. But that is that your turn? Drake, you're up. Yep, you can do. There's another little stairwell there, but you can run through people anyway. Well, generally, I mean, you can run through enemies. That looks like it'll definitely hit. 24. We'll do 8 points of le damage. It's a bonus action. Does it say action or bonus action on it? I think so. I can't see why not. I mean, you wanting to grapple them, sure. Oh shit, really? God damn it. Fuck me. Hang on a minute, guys. Oh, you dumb fuck. Yeah, it's my... I fucked up. And I wasn't watching chat to fucking see that. Thanks, Drax. You should be able to hear them now. No one's been able to hear this whole fight. Ah, well, shit happens. Anywho, so, grapple. Grappling attack. Hits with a 4 damage, and that's...
So he's tentacled.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. He's tentacled.
If he hasn't... I don't know if you want to roll him a strength save or something, but...
No, I mean, it hits and does the damage. I think
so,
it's the same as it, like the grappling vines, I would say.
Yep.
So, thanks, Drax. Appreciate it, dude. So I'd say he's grappled, so any attacks you have moving forward will be at advantage. That's all good, man. Like, it is what it is. That is your turn.
Yep, that's it.
Now his turn. Being grappled by you doesn't seem to phase him. He is solely focused on the were-raven. Were-raven seems to piss him off quite severely. He's going to attack with his staff. And miss with a natty 1. Look at that. It does get a second attack, however. Fares better. Dealing 8 points of bludgeoning damage on the were-raven, who is now bloodied. He also does 1d4 poison damage, which is a 4. So another 4 poison damage on top of that. Right. That is its turn. How are we going to work this? This creature is going to scuttle through the door, well, pretty much up the wall, onto the roof, and across, and drop down behind you, Reed. As the blight does its thing. I would say... Would Drake get an opportunity attack here? I would say yes. So you can take an opportunity attack as that creature scuttles past you, because you'd have to come through the door frame and come low to get up onto the roof.
Yep.
Which hits, dealing 3 points of damage. Now it is going to target you, Reed, and it's going to hit you with some claws, and does so with not a miss of 14. So it does not. It is its turn. Another one comes through here. You can see another one moving into the doorway there, Drake. Orvan, your turn. Reed on board.
Okay, can I... Aha!
Yes, you should be able
Oh
to...
my god! So many... What is happening?
There's so much going on.
So many people. Oh! I see that where Raven is very bloodied down there.
Yes, it is. That wee Raven down there is not looking pretty disheveled,
Is
indeed.
it this dude? Can you see that I targeted that one?
Yes, I can see that you've targeted that one.
Is that the one that? Yeah, that's
That is the one that's
bloodied.
hurt,
I
yes.
assume there's blood around it.
Oh, that's the dead needle blight under his feet, but yes, that is the one that is hurt.
Oh, okay, just double checking. I'm going to is it C? Yes, very good. I'm going to healing word that one.
Healing word.
Healing word. Help it.
6 points of the healing word. It's looking less bloodied now. As the
Fight on, friend. You're the best of us. The best fighters. Allegedly. I mean, yes. Best fighters.
Duly noted.
Whoo.
Is that your turn?
I'm
Orvan.
also going to find my crossbow again.
Patoo.
Shoot
Gonna
it.
pew pew.
Wherever it is, there it is.
So make sure you
not
untarget.
that
Make sure
one.
you untarget your target.
Yeah.
Target the right target.
Wait, they're all red for me. Oh crap. I assume this is the druid.
You
No?
got
Is that
you
a druid?
got needle blight there. You got druid here.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. And crossbow again. Yo. That doesn't hit, I assume. Well,
No, that does not hit.
no. Oh wait, I'm going to move back because I am not. Don't want to be in this hallway. There we go.
That's so I can make these.
Poked my head around and went.
I can make these wee ravens not hostile to you, so it makes it a little bit easier.
Thank you. that might
So-
make that will make it easier. Okay,
Reed, it's
that's
your
fine.
turn.
Yeah, that's neat.
All right. I'm
You are. Oh, you're not grappled anymore either, by the way. I'll just remove that from you.
There we go. I'm going to turn and attack this. I don't think a 12 hits.
It will. 12
think.
does hit.
Oh.
7 points
these
of
were perfect
damage,
for me.
and it is bloodied. It is not looking too good. So they're not too difficult to hit, these guys. So they're a little quick. They do reasonable damage, but they're pretty easy to kill.
Can I use my follow through before I use my extra attack?
Yeah. I mean, your follow through is a bonus action, so you
bonus
can use it
action, yeah.
anytime. So you can,
Oh,
as
okay.
long as you use an action first to concentrate
Okay.
it. Yeah. Dealing another 7 points of damage. It's not quite. Oh no, it is. That did. You put it down with your follow through. Bonus
And
action.
then I guess my next move would be move up to
You
the
can
druid
move. You
and
can
hit
move
him,
past the ravens for sure.
and then my last attack.
Natty
Oh,
one.
and anyone.
You strike down. Roll your damage for your weapon, please.
It was a 10.
Oh, damn! I'll take. Well, we're gonna take that 10 off the wee raven in front of you for a natty one.
Oof.
So, you miss catastrophically and strike the wee raven in front of you, and it turns and freaking. It really gives you the scowl, like a real dirty scowl. And that is your turn.
Yeah, that's my turn.
This wee raven targets the druid and attacks with fervor, striking with a 22, dealing 6 points of damage. Druid's not looking good. Second attack goes in, hits again with a 22, dealing 8 points of damage, and lops off the druid's head right in front of you, Jarek. Just sort of backhands, lops off the head, brings the sword back down, and just moves forward without even, I mean, gives you a bit of a nod, moves forward and targets with his bonus action the blight in the doorway, and attacks with its last bonus action, dealing 3 damage. That is its turn. Next up is this one, who turns to you, Reed, and looks at you and sort of cocks its head in its raven, in its sort of humanoid raven form. You've seen them in 2 forms now. You've seen them in human form, and you've seen them in like bird form, and now you've seen them in their more humanoid raven form, and just squawks at you. Watch where you're swinging that thing. And then turns and heads down past his buddy into the room. Oh, wrong way. Into the room. No, that was direct. God damn it. Too many fucking people. Let's move you back to there and move him into the room where I wanted him. And he attacks. Is that the right one? Yes, it was. Dealing, hitting with an 18, dealing 4 points of damage to the blight. Second attack. Hacking away. Low damage, but hits strong. Creature is bloodied. Its final bonus action attack. Missing. No, hits with exactly a 12. Another 3 points of damage. And it's its turn. Arcos, you're up. Ripple on board. You're exhausted, so be listening from bed. You may fall asleep. All good, Drac. Everyone, bud.
Now I'm looking for things to kill.
Yep, you don't. You can see that people are sort of moving towards that doorway.
But I'll use my bonus action, uncanny action to dash. I think I need to make one more step to where the bird is.
Yep.
Bird.
I'd say with you can move yourself through it, and put yourself on the other side of it just to make it a little easier.
Other side. Okay.
And you get advantage because you got all sorts of fucking shit around you there. .22 definitely hits with a 7 damage. With a single blow, you put it down, rendering it a pile of sticks on the ground. And for all intents and purposes,
That's fine with me.
Yeah.
that is
One's enough.
that is our combat over.
That is the grim reality.
That is the grim reality of it.
I didn't get to do my extra damage.
No, you didn't, because your lash was broken when it was killed.
Damn.
But we will not even going to worry about experience because we don't do that with this game. But that is our combat over. So as you come to the realization the combat's over. The were-ravens transform themselves back into their more human form. Adrian's one of them, the one that's more hurt than Stefani. Like the girl was the one that you hit, Reed. So she scowls at you as she sort of turns to render a bit of aid to her brother, and gives you all a nod as she moves into the room. We sort of go out of that now and go back to that one. Apologies, chat, for the lack of audio through most of their combat, because I didn't have the audio source on there, it seems, but it's all good. These things do happen. So you'll move into the same room, into the dining hall together, and eventually Devian and the kids and that come up, and he says he goes through into the kitchen, he moves through into the hallway, locks a couple of doors with a key that he has, and says, "We're not out of the woods yet. We still have to find the leader. He's still here somewhere, but at least we have a moment to rest."
I might have seen him in the stable.
It was above the loading dock. Yeah,
loading dock.
Above the loading dock, yeah. That is just through this next corridor. Good. We should confront him as quickly as possible. But we'll take a moment just to gather yourselves and prepare. He will not be easy to kill. And
It's really hurt. I can help you.
most people are looking a little rough.
Short rest, question mark?
No, he's saying it short. He's saying moment, not short rest. That's an hour. An hour.
Oh,
a lot can happen in an hour. You may lose the druid. He's saying like 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
Reed is looking a little hurt.
I'm a little beat up.
Jarik's not too
terrible, but
bad.
I'm
Ripple's not too bad.
Arcos.
Arcos.
Both were ravens.
They seem to be okay. Like they've dealt with their own wounds. You see that Stefania has a little magic as well, and she's tending to hers and her brother's wounds in their human form. So you don't have to worry about doing any kind of healing to them.
Okay.
So
I guess
I'm just
grab you.
I'd rather not have to use second wind here. I'd rather have it for later.
It's alright.
In case things get bad.
Grab you now. It's fine. I guess I can do my job as a cleric.
Is that what clerics do? Oh, yeah.
Apparently.
I thought they just babbled on in the corner about gods and stuff.
Excuse me. I'm pretty sure Bless just helped all of you. So,
How long does
Fair
Bliss
enough,
last, too? It's like an hour, isn't it?
Blesses.
Or was it 10 minutes?
Yeah, it's an hour. Sorry, a minute. Sorry,
A
not
minute,
hour.
so it's probably gone.
So I can do I can pretty much bring everybody up back to full if I just go jablam. Use this. But this goes over 10 minutes.
Oh, pure
So,
healing. So everyone receive up to 6 creatures of choice receive 2d8 spellcasting ability healing. So 9 healing each. So anyone.
But I can keep doing it every round. I don't know if you want to.
No, you probably won't be able to do it in this instance. We're looking at. Oh, I suppose. Is it a cantrip?
It's a
leveled spell, isn't it?
Instantaneous. 10 minutes.
Is it second level?
Cast.
Yes, I mean, if you got the spell slots, you can cast it again. It's up to you.
So we each gain 9?
Everyone gains 9, yes.
This spell has no hit. I thought it was like a every round thing. Oh, that's
No,
shit.
that's just a level 2 spell.
Never mind. That's
So
fine.
everyone gets 9
is
healing.
okay-ish.
That's including you, Ripple.
You're thinking of the Baldur's Gate version, which is only one creature every round.
Of Aura of Vitality, maybe?
Possibly, yeah.
I'm not sure.
There is something in Pathfinder that's similar to that, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good.
So everyone's
I
looking
read that
pretty good.
I'm back to full.
I'm sure. That was about half of what I needed. So
The Were Ravens
it's
are
just
also
over half
back
of
to
what
full.
I had lost. So
Everyone's basically back to full. I'm just going to move everyone into this room.
We're great.
So we're all pretty good. Just so we're all in the same place. Your job's
you
done.
You can go home now. We're not paying you anymore. You're off the clock.
as she just wisps away.
So
that's the
you'll
key.
gather in the dining room for a short respite, waiting for the next movement. And I would say the Were Ravens are the ones that lead the charge on this. This is their home. We're not going to do this combat tonight because this is going to take probably another hour, and it's already 9:30 for us, and I've got a 6 a.m. get up. So Sunday work.
are you starting at 7?
Yeah. I always start. That's changed last week.
I thought you started at 8 for some
No,
reason.
7. Got orders to do. So, as I say, with that, you make it into this room. You make it through the first stage of this combat. You know you've got the leader to go, who carries a very, according to Davian, a very nasty staff and something that is not nice. However, you have at least completed this section of the winery and seem to gain a bit of favour with the Were Ravens here, except for Reed, who might have upset them a little bit. I mean, you've upset the girl. She's not going to like you very much, but she's married, so it's all good.
And she has kids, so
yeah. I mean, but it is what it is. So we're going to call it there, ladies and germs. Again, apologies for the slight audio hiccup during the most of that battle. It is what it is. It's one of those things. Also, the technical hiccup at the start, which lost us like the first 15 minutes of the stream. But again, things do happen. We'll fix it at some point. Hopefully for the next stream. If not, I will just continue to just stream it to the Twitch and download the VODs and upload them to YouTube myself, which is not a big deal. It's what we used to do anyway. But until next time, 2 weeks' time, ladies and germs, will be our last session for 2025. We'll be taking a break over Christmas, New Year. So it will be when's the next one? 2 weeks' time, 22nd of November will be our final Land of the Lost session 21 for this year. And then we'll come back next year fresh and see if we can kill these guys after the new year, if not before. I mean, this is a place where things come to die, isn't it? That's what I read anyway. But anywho, let's leave it there, and we'll say goodnight and thank you very much, and we'll see you next one.